Hey everybody, my name's Alana and today we're going to be playing with Charlotte Tilbury's latest collection. That's right, her Hollywood Flawless Filter collection. Now this beautiful collection just launched, I just ordered it, and I can't believe it came in time for Christmas. But I always find Charlotte Tilbury's shipping is absolutely incredible, so I can't say I'm surprised. This beautiful collection has a couple of key pieces. It has two eyeshadow palettes that are available right now, which is her Diva Lights and her Star Aura palette. Then she also has a double-ended eyeliner. Now there's another eyeshadow palette, which is Eye of a Star, and that's going to be available in a couple of days. So when that one is available, I will of course review it on my channel, but I'm also going to include a link to it in my community tab. Finally, perhaps the star of this entire Flawless Filter show, she has extended the shade range of Flawless Filter to include 5 new shades, several 0.5 shades, and then shade 8, which is for deeper skin tones. So we are going to put some makeup on my face, and then we're going to talk about it a bit more. So I'm going to be starting off with my Hollywood Flawless Filter in shade 1, which is their fair shade. And I like to just dot this on my face. If you're not familiar with the product, it has a massive doe foot applicator, a glass bottle, and a very just vintage feeling vibe. And here we have swatches of the current 7 Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. And as mentioned, she is extending the shade range. Now I'm going to take my Airbrush Flawless Foundation in shade 2. I'm going to take a pump and a half of that, and I'm going to try something that I've seen Charlotte do a number of times, which is mix in the foundation with some Flawless Filter. So I'm gonna do 3 dabs of Flawless Filter, and then I'm just gonna use my finger to sort of mix it in a bit, and then I'm gonna dab it again on my face. So now I'm going to take a little bit more Flawless Filter, and I'm going to use it as a very subtle highlighter, just right there. Okay, so we have Flawless Filter used in 3 different ways right now. So I'm just going to do my blush, bronzer, highlighter, and then we are going to get into the eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so we are going to be using the Star Aura palette, which, okay, so first of all, it comes in the prettiest packaging. Okay, so this is the exterior of the package, and these are the eyeshadows. Super neutral. They're all a bit of just pearly. So this is Star Aura over here, and this is Diva Lights. So after just swatching the products, it feels so smooth and pearlescent. It's not that sort of thick metallic feeling that we had with Fire Rose or with some of her other recent palettes, like her Christmas palette. And it's not a matte, it is really just this beautiful lit from within pearl, just like almost like a pearl. I want to say a gloss, but it doesn't feel glossy, but it's beautiful. So let's put it on the eye. So I'm going to be using Star Aura, but after I've put this on, I will also include a clip of me wearing Diva Lights. So we're going to start off with Prime, which in this palette is again just this beautiful soft gold. As always, I'm going to put that all over the lid. Okay, it has like a slight glitter to it. When I saw her announce this collection, I was imagining very much just a blurring effect, lit from within, very soft glow. Just focusing on bringing out kind of the best natural beauty that you have to offer, but at the same time just enhancing it. And that's totally what I think when I see this palette. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with those windshield wiper motions using this shade here, which is the pink one. And I'm picturing this being just a very soft and easy to work with, very forgiving palette. So I'm now gonna go with this shade over here, which is Smoke. And I'm gonna focus that on the outer third. Another thing to note is that this palette does not have a pop shade. Traditionally where the pop is, that's where you have Define. So far this look that it's creating is just this kind of soft, blown out effortless. Effortless is the word that comes to mind. Just a soft, effortless, blown out look, and I'm very okay with that. So we're also going to take smoke and drag it under our lash line just a little touch. And then we're going to take define and really just focus it on the outer little bit there. And then taking this blending brush, I'm just going to give it a nice bit of blending because I think this look really just calls for softness. Also with this collection, she released a new double-ended eyeliner. So we have a matte black on one side and a metallic gold on the other. So I'm going to use the matte black to tight line my upper waterline, and then I'm going to pop that metallic gold on the bottom. Just going to pop a wing on there. So I decided to take my eye makeup off right away and put on Diva Lights. I was going to do Diva Lights in the morning, but I want to get this video up and I wanted to play with the palette. So I put on Diva Lights, and here's the crazy thing. When you look at it in the pan, this pink shade in particular looks pretty aggressive. But when you put it on the eye and you actually use it basically as a transition shade, it really just creates another very wearable, neutral look. In the pan, this palette looks neutral and this looks like the pop. And in comparison it is, but when you put it on, it really, you can wear it as a light neutral. Yes, you can build it up and get that little bit of a bolder pop, but it's not going to be anything close to say Fire Rose or some of those other more like bam palettes. You know, this one as well, even though in the pan it looks a bit more aggressive and that pink looks pink, it just blends beautifully to sort of almost a bit of a sunset-y vibe. Anyways, I have it on right now and you can see just how beautiful and wearable it is. Which, I mean, I shouldn't have doubted Charlotte. I shouldn't have doubted her. I doubted her a little bit. I shouldn't have doubted her. Here's something I didn't realize when I was applying Star Aura, but I did realize when I was applying Diva Lights. So it was really this shadow here that struck me, that it reminds me so much of the Glowgasm face palette. Do you guys remember when this was released? I want to say it was 2 summers ago, and I was never sure how I felt about in particular this entire palette because it swatched really nicely, but these two palettes, the formulas remind me a lot of each other, specifically the pinks, because it's pearly and in the pan it's actually kind of hard. It's not hard pan, but it's not that buttery metallic texture that we've gotten used to in her last few releases. And just like that highlighting palette, these eyeshadows are super, super buildable. So this collection includes 2, but sort of 3 new eyeshadow palettes. I'll get to the third in a second. We have Star Aura, which is the palette I'm wearing right now, which is just this beautiful combination of soft pinks and golds and taupes that just together, it almost feels like lingerie for your eyes. Just something that brightens you up, but doesn't detract from natural beauty that's already there. Then of course we have Diva Lights, which is more intense. You've got more gold, more of a popping rose gold. You have a matte black and a bronze in that palette. So in addition to Star Aura and Diva Lights, she's also launched Eyes of a Star. And from the swatches I've been able to see online, Eyes of a Star has more of sort of an orangey gold type of vibe to it with some browns, much warmer, a lot. Now the eyeliner is really interesting. I love that it's dual-ended, and first of all, I love the matte black. I'm gonna need to see if she makes a full eyeliner in the matte black, because I am always looking for shades like that I can define the top of my lashes with. That's definitely something I always do if you're familiar with my channel. However, I don't often, or really ever, use a lighter color to line the bottom. And I have done this in the past, but it's just not kind of a part of my current makeup routine. They also say you can use this, which I'll do right now, on the inside of your eyes right there to help bring in a little bit more light. And I think that really defines what the whole collection is about for me. It's all about playing with light and diffusing sort of your skin and your eyes for this beautiful, luminous, blown out look. Now, her Flawless filter, which is the inspiration for this entire line, is a really neat product. When I got it, originally I couldn't quite figure it out, and I would just use it as a primer. But I've been playing with it more and more in the last month or two, and that's because I'm working on showing you guys my full Charlotte Tilbury collection, along with a sort of a mini review on every product in her range, which I'm very excited about. So I've been playing more with this product, and what I've discovered is that you can use it as a primer, you can use it as a highlighter, and today for the first time I actually mixed it with her Magic foundation. And for me, I've always struggled with her Magic foundation because while it's very beautiful, I found it was almost too matte and flat on my skin. But having mixed a little bit of it in, I really feel like it brings through this beautiful glow, and I'm really hoping that that comes through on camera. So typically the Hollywood Flawless filter is available in 7 shades, and I actually have a sample card of all of them here. But she has released 5 more. So the new shades are 2.5, which is a golden beige for light skin tone, 4.5, which is golden beige for medium skin tone, 5.5, which is neutral caramel for tan skin tones, 6.5, which is a neutral bronze for deep skin tones, and 8, which is of course for deeper skin tones. So for me, looking at those, I would definitely love to try 2.5. So 1 is defined or described as a neutral beige. And this one is very, very neutral and very light. I would love to try that more golden bronzy shade for lighter skin tones. I think that would play beautifully into the summer. I've been really enjoying experimenting with my Flawless filter, and I'm starting to understand what all the hype is about. The other thing I just wanted to add is I love what Charlotte has been doing lately, sort of taking iconic pieces that are just so popular on their own in her collection and sort of creating a line around them. So I'm gonna leave the links and the pricing down below. The eyeshadow palettes are 66 Canadian dollars, which is her standard pricing on eyeshadow palettes. The eyeliner is 35 Canadian dollars. Flawless filter is 53 Canadian dollars. 2 other things I noticed on her website. She's also launched a mini Flawless filter, and that is $20, and it's available in a number of her shades, but not the full collection. She's also released a mini of her Airbrush Flawless Finish, which is $35. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm always so excited about Charlotte's new launches, and you know, she just came out with Fire Rose, and I just fell in love with that. And then it's like, boom, this whole new collection. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. You know that on Classy on the Run, we love talking about Charlotte Tilbury and other luxury makeup brands. We also love talking about beautiful handbags, beautiful hair, and when we're not in a global pandemic, we love talking about beautiful places to travel. So please consider subscribing, and if you are new, don't forget to check out my 5,000 subscriber giveaway, which is a gift pack entirely of Charlotte Tilbury goodies. So check that out. I'll leave in the link down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Mwah. This is Maggie, and she's been watching me film all night. She's my beautiful kitty. Look at those beautiful eyes.